everybody, how's it going? This is Ryan Vickers. You're watching Rigs of Death Metal. Today we're going to be checking out the Vanik tone pack from Loudstack. Let's hear it. Okay, so I just want to take you through some of the tones that are available here in the Vanik NAMM pack. This is what I use to record the rhythm tones, the OJR profile with the Recto 412A Mic A Edge. These are all the IRs that you get. These are all the different captures. Running through it real quick. Basically a Crate Blue Voodoo, a G300XL, some type of Egnator. Not sure what the J-Town is. I'm not sure what that would be. But let's see, Marshall Jubilee, some clean ones. Got one dimed, got a lead one. 100 watt JCM 800 and a 50 watt. I kind of like the 50 watt a little bit better. You can drive it more, or it's more of a driven sound. Marshall Super Loud, I'm guessing some kind of super lead like Plexi. An old Music Man amp. OJR, I'm guessing maybe some type of orange. This was the amp I used for the main rhythm tones, and then I used a Jubilee lead for the solo section. Some different captures of the PV5150. Also EVH 5153 down here. This is the PRS MT15, like the Mark Tremonti one. A couple different captures for that. A Randall RG. And then finally a Rev Generator 120. A clean and a distorted. Cabs, Marshall 1960. A JCM 800, a 900. A couple different 900 cabs. Marshall Mode 4 cab, which is what I have, and a Recto 412 with three different mic combinations, edge, cone, or a combination. To my ears, by themselves, the duals sound better alone, like if you're just kind of jamming or just playing around. I think those sound great, but for me in a mix, I kind of liked the Edge IRs. They just kind of added some brightness, because these aren't super high gain profiles or super high gain captures or anything like that. So something else that you can do, because these aren't meant to be high gain. For the main track, I didn't use this, but if I were just recording on my own, I probably would. This is a free plug-in. It's literally just a tube screamer. So however you would set that, and I would just run that. As you can see, it just goes from your input signal to just a tuner, then the tube screamer, 808, whatever, and then into the neural amp modeler, and it will just work like running a tube screamer in front of your actual tube amp. Add a little bit of extra drive, just kind of push your input signal or your DI a little bit more going into the amp. This is going to be the isolated rhythm tone. then we have the 5153 into a Marshall 1960 412B dual. And last, I will let you hear the lead by itself and expose my crappy playing. There you go. Okay, you got to hear it in a mix, you got to hear it isolated. Pretty much went over, a lot of the tones. As of the time of this recording, the pack is not out yet. It is due out September 6th. There we go. September 6th. Kind of as previously stated, this is not a high gain, death metal pack per se. It could get there. If you want to run an overdrive into your interface, like between your guitar and the input of your interface, or some kind of overdrive plug-in, it'll 100% get there. Looking at the actual profile names, like what the actual amps are here in front of me, the orange Jim Root Terror 15 watt actually wound up being my favorite. Completely surprises me. Close second would be the Marshall Jubilee. Some other notable ones, had a Jet City 20 watt, the JCA. Everything else was pretty much covered here. The previous section. But yeah, the NAMM, for those unfamiliar with the NAMM Player is a free open source software. Anybody can download it, and then it's just all file sharing. There are some free captures floating around out there that you can download. Loudstack has gone a step above what I'd say a lot of people are doing. Kind of like Amp Guru with all the Kemper and Quad Cortex stuff. There's a lot of people, a lot of kind of amateurish profiles or captures floating around out there, and these are done to a much higher standard, I believe. If I remember right, I think these were all done in Vanek's own studio, perhaps. Yeah, I don't. It's probably somewhere on the website here. I'm not going to eat up too much of your time. Oh, there we go. Recorded at Mercenary Studios in Avon, Ohio. Engineered and mixed by Vanek. Studio Tech. Tim Halsinger. Yeah. Looks like SE mics were used for the most part, and then all the cabinets were either Marshall or Mesa Boogie cabs. Just to kind of give credit where credit's due. But yeah, I'm a big fan of these. I love, for one thing, I'm a huge fan of Midnight, as well as other kind of like evil rock and roll bands like Bat, or more notably like Venom, Celtic Frost. I love all that old stuff, like kind of the proto bands for what would later become black metal and death metal. Absolutely love it. It's like evil Motorhead. And then, yeah, just juice up the front end a little bit with some kind of overdrive, and boom, you're in high gain, at least high gain enough for me, territory. I want to thank Loudstack again for sending this out. Is the price on this pack available. Okay, when the pack actually comes out, September 6th, it'll be $19 USD. That might be an introductory price, because I see 35 crossed out. But yeah, the NAMM software itself is free, but any of these capture packs, which this is the third pack from Loudstack. There's the raw death metal tones, the Guilherme Miranda tones, which I believe we've covered all that on the channel before. And then yeah, this new Vanek one. And I know Ron has more in the pipeline, but yeah, this is cool. This is just something different from all the super high gain, riffy, shreddy kind of stuff that I normally do. I love mid gain, crunchy kind of rock tones, because I'm just an old dad. So if that's something that you're into, if you like the traditional heavy metal at all, for basically the cost of $19, you can have some really, really awesome, in my opinion, pretty unique tones, and they come with lots of cool IRs that would work great with whatever else you got going on, any other plugins, profiles, anything. The digital world, the kind of mid-gain to crunch tones, sometimes I feel like are kind of lacking. It's like a lot of really great clean tones, a lot of cool high-gain stuff, tons of metal stuff, but it's trying to find that middle ground. Not a ton of options, not very convincing ones anyway, but I think these really, really hit that spot, and it's kind of a cool niche market. So yeah, I want to thank Loudstack, thank Ron, thank Vanek, and we will see you next time. Peace.